Hello and welcome, all friends and devotees of yoga and meditation and Buddhist studies. Today is 24th, Thursday, the 24th of September 2015. Continuing our Grandmaster Ching Kong lectures. For all those who are watching these videos for the first time, I'd like to refer you to or to inform you that we have websites attached to these videos. In the websites are the works of Grandmaster Ching Kong that we are currently lecturing. There are three important books, most important books, which I call the 3 square meals. In that sense, there are three highly important books I'd like all beginners to read who are really interested in finding out more about Buddhism. The first book is the Buddhism as an Education. Buddhism as an Education. The second book is To Understand Buddhism, and the third book is The Art of Living, which we are currently reading. For those who want to proceed to the website, click on it and read with us. We are now on page 25 of The Art of Living. The Buddha represents enlightenment. The Dharma, symbolized by sutras, represents the Buddha's wisdom, virtue and proper understanding of life and the universe. The Sangha represents purity of the 6 senses, having no pollution. The 3 jewels are being enlightened and not deluded. Proper and not deviated, pure and not polluted. When we take refuge in the triple jewels, we request guidance from a monk or nun regarding purity, equality, and enlightenment. It is important to understand this at the beginning of our practice. We need to use an awakened mind to reform, an awakened mind to perform in our daily lives. The Dharma comes from the self-nature within. The goal of the learning process is to find our true self, and to let go of our incorrect state of mind. This incorrect state of mind is embroiled in a non-stop rush of thoughts. When we let go of all our wandering and discriminating thoughts, our true self will surface, and so then will true wisdom. Only through the process of concentration and purification can wisdom flourish. To accomplish this, the Pure Land School uses the Buddha name chanting method. Amitofo, 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 Amitofo. This is the Buddha name chanting method. While Zen uses a different method. Zen is the prominent Buddhism found in Japan. Every practice has its own method to accomplish the same goal of enlightenment. All ways of practice are equal. Buddha Shakyamuni taught us innumerable ways of practice. It is up to us to choose the one that is compatible with the depth of our root nature, level of achievement, and manner of living. Regardless of the practice we choose, the 3 basic guidelines are enlightenment, right and proper thoughts, and purity. We have to be extremely careful living in our time. The Surangama Sutra tells us that we are now living in the Dharma ending age, when pollution of both the mind and the environment are at their worst. There are countless numbers of deviated thinking teachers in this time who are creating great chaos. It is crucial that we use the standards taught by the Buddha to distinguish between proper and deviated. The Pure Land Sutras teach us how to start our practice with the 3 conditions. These 3 have been the foundation of Buddhahood throughout eternity. All Buddhas say that Buddhahood is achieved through any one of an infinite number of methods. However, every method requires the 3 conditions as a foundation. This is similar to building a house. No matter how many houses we are building, each requires a good, solid foundation. The first condition includes A, showing respect and care for our parents. Showing respect and care for our parents. B, listening carefully to and representing teachers and elders. Listening carefully to and representing and respecting teachers and elders. C, showing compassion by not killing. Showing compassion by not killing. And D, following the 10 good conducts. Those who are sort of confused regarding B, B was listening carefully to and respecting teachers and elders. Okay, if we act accordingly, then we will benefit from this first condition. The practice of filial piety is showing respect and caring for one's parents. The foundation of Chinese civilization has been built on filial piety, as was Buddhism in India. The Chinese character Xiao means filial piety. The top part means old age, while the bottom part means son. When the 2 are put together, it gives us the meaning of one entity. It is vastly expansive and never-ending. It speaks of the generation between ours and of those to follow. I have met many Westerners who asked me about the Chinese tradition of paying respect to ancestors they did not even know about. Ancestors they did not even know about. They did not understand that all of life is just one entity, with no beginning and no end. Only Buddhism can carry filial piety to perfection. Being filial does not simply mean taking care of parents financially. It goes beyond that to helping them cultivate their minds to a higher level of living and wisdom. Buddha Shakyamuni, our original teacher, taught this to us. If our actions, such as not doing well at school, not following rules and listening to teachers, not getting along with friends, relatives, or co-workers, generally not living up to our parents' expectations and thus worrying them, then we have done poorly at filial piety. In other words, making our parents happy is part of filial piety. But most importantly, not until we reach the state of Buddhahood will we perfectly fulfill filial respect. Filial respect for our parents and ancestors. Folks, I'll leave it there at this point and allow you to contemplate, reflect, and meditate on everything that we have taught so far. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to get in touch with me. Contact me. My email address is c.aburime@hotmail.com or colorcollege@hotmail.com. Color is spelled British, C-O-L-O-U-R-C-O-L-L-E-G, colorcollege@hotmail.com. c.aburime, Aburime is A-B-U-R-I-M-E, c.aburime@hotmail.com. Thanks, folks. Have a pleasant Thursday. Namo Amitofo.